Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, a couple of years later, we got another case, Scammahorn versus the General Truck Drivers Office Food and Warehouse Union. And here's basically what happened was Mr. Scammahorn worked for General Truck Drivers, and Mr. Scammahorn's father functioned about 65% of his normal capacity because of depression. Now, Mr. Scammahorn's sister, which would have been the daughter of Mr. Scammahorn's father, she was murdered. Well, when you kind of look at it that way, it kind of makes sense that Mr. Scammahorn Sr. is very depressed. Right? So Mr. Scammahorn took time off to go, quote, quote, care for his dad. And what did they do? Well, they would spend several hours a day just talking, right? They're driving around. He'll take his father to appointments, right? You know, for all I know, they're sitting around watching Jerry Springer drinking beer. At least that's what the employer is saying. Says you're not needed to care for him. Doctors can care for him, right? Wellbutrin can care for him. You're not needed, so they fired him. Well, again, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals took a look at this, and they said, no, wait a minute. You got situations here, and you got a serious health condition where psychological comfort and reassurance is just as beneficial as inpatient care. Now, here's another Circuit Court of Appeals that is saying psychological comfort is caring for a family member. And Mr. Scammahorn won. Hint, hint, hint. See how broad this definition is. So we had a baby in an incubator that probably doesn't even know you're there, but that is needed to care for somebody. Plus, that's family leave, so he could be there just to hang out just because he wanted to. To care for the kids counts when you have a qualifying event. And here, yes, if you want to go hang out with your dad, who has been diagnosed with depression, and if you want to go to Cedar Point to cheer the old guy up, you can do that. Well, thank you for taking the time to go through this program with me. If you want more information on these types of topics, please feel free to go to my website at scottwarwick.com or shoot me an email at scott@scottwarwick.com.